Holistic Pine Live. We are live with another episode. I hope you are doing great. Welcome back to the Holistic Pine Live. And I'm your host Anulal. I'm an author, I'm an educator and entrepreneur. We will be discussing a great many topics today. I hope you are familiar with our pattern. Usually I join first, that's how it goes, and later we'll be joined by our team members, Writers Column family. And here comes this wonderful episode. Here we have Ankush Ma'am, COO of Writers Column and the Chief Editor of the Holistic Pine Journal. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome to another episode. And I hope you guys have noticed that those new glasses, they were there the previous episode also. So today also they are there. She hasn't changed them yet.
No.
And I don't think she will change them because they are looking awesome.
I am
they're
not ready.
better than her previous glasses. Yes.
I have
better
never
than
been
previous
comfortable
ones.
with these big glasses. Let's see.
Welcome to the world of alien eyes, big
Glasses.
glasses.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. This is like the alien code. You have big glasses and you're part of the team. Neha, oh, she also has big glasses. Oh my God, I didn't realize that. I thought Neha had smaller glasses the previous time, right? She changed them?
Yes. Keeps on changing. She's just like me.
Oh
Even I have two,
my
three.
God.
Yes.
Yes,
Just like
now
to
we
be
all have.
established rather than
Actually,
get lost.
you know what? In the previous live, I noticed that Neha's glasses were smaller, and I was noticing that. And today, you see, she has bigger ones. So now we are a match. All of us, big glasses, big eyes.
Yeah.
And they say that if you have bigger glasses, you are intellectuals. Oh yeah, part of the intelligentsia. Oh yeah.
Oh my God. I'm really not sure. Maybe. See, I was from the Backbencher Club Association and I represent that.
I was everywhere.
My friend was discussing yesterday
Yeah.
that we were the backbenchers, जिनसे कोई
If
उम्मीद
my
नहीं
sons are
थी.
watching, if
Yes.
my sons are watching, they'd be like, they'll probably, kick me the other day, the next day, because you know what? I was in every bench. I was in the back bench, I was in the front bench, I was in the middle bench, I was everywhere. In each institution, it was like that. And I had a really long, educational period, by the way. I'm specially programmed. I had really long academic career. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? I was reading this wonderful article today, which is from the December edition, and there is this beautiful column, mental health issues, and it was wonderfully written, and I was reading that. I was also going through one of the reports on NaPoWriMo. NaPoWriMo concludes. And I almost missed that wonderful spirit of NaPoWriMo, Is it possible for us to do something like that, ma'am? Neha, what do you think? What do you guys think? Is it possible for
Yes,
Writers
it would
Club to
be
do
awesome. It
something
would be
else
awesome.
in January, tomorrow's the first day, in February, tomorrow's February beginning. So shall we do something like that, like a new program? What do you think? Come on, guys, announce it. Say something.
Yes, I think that would be awesome. I
Yes.
think that would be awesome because
Yes.
NaPoWriMo was an excellent thing, and even this is going to be awesome. We will take it again, and even with a different name. So let's do that.
Sure. That's awesome. So, why is everybody so sleepy and silent? I didn't sing a song yet for you guys to sleep. So what happened?
Today was,
Exactly.
I think, sir, it's all winter. I think winters can make anybody sleepy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Winters can make anybody sleepy, sir. The climate at your place is very different.
Just look outside. It's like super hot. Here in Kerala, it's like super hot. You can't even think about snow because even the thoughts about snow would melt by this heat. That kind of heat we have here. It's very hot. Yeah. Yes. So after the staring competition, who will be speaking first?
I was a bit confused. I thought there's some signal issue. I don't know
No.
whether it is from my end or
Yeah, but I
everybody's end.
think
I
it's
don't
fine.
know.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
So today,
So
the top.
how's
See,
today?
we are not going to stick to any topic today because today is a happy day for us because Siju Rajan ji has received his
Yes.
copy of the
Yes.
Holistic Pine, and there's one reader
Yes.
who has taken a yearly subscription for our journal. So even he sent pictures. Now that is
Wow.
a very
Yes.
awesome news because
Yes.
getting this news from one is
Yes.
from the person who is on the cover, and that too such an auspicious
Oh,
occasion.
yes.
He got
Yes.
married, and then
Yes.
Lady Luck,
Congratulations,
the lady
Siju
of his
sir.
life. Yes, congratulations,
Yes.
sir. May God bless you
Yes.
both. And
Yes.
this cover, like it is always said that if good things come on auspicious days or
Yes.
time, then God's blessing is definitely with that particular
Yes.
thing, and it
When
makes
I
it
saw
all the
this,
more special.
and he's so kind. He's so kind and he's so gentle and genuine. He shared a photo of the journal with his wife, and I just accidentally saw it on the WhatsApp status, and I sent him a message saying that this is like consider this journal our wedding gift. That's what I sent him, and
Yes, yes,
he was so
yes, it
kind,
is indeed.
and he
And we are
shared it
North
on
Indians.
Instagram also.
Yeah, you guys are quite quiet and calm with sharing happiness. I just shared that Natu song that is viral everywhere. I thought that song would do justice because weddings in North India, if a person is planning to for a wedding in June, then the celebrations will start from last year itself. Am I right,
Yeah.
Neha? It goes like that, right? Yes. It is not that poised and calm. So I thought that I'll share that reel with that song, but it is so nice of him and really uh, um, I could
Thankful to
sense
him.
it from all the readers, and we are really thankful to him because he was a complete package in every sense, a youth icon, and people who are going to read about him, the younger generation. Like we are also young. Come on, at least um, I think the word youth nowadays is meaning for even those people who are about 50, even 90, because new ideas are for everybody. Am I right?
That doesn't mean that
New
any
ideas are
individual
for
sitting
like,
here is 50. That doesn't mean that any
yes,
individual sitting here crossed 50, okay? Don't misunderstand the age group.
yes, yes,
Somebody
yeah,
is
yeah.
25, this person is like 28 probably, and this other person is like 28 also. Only I'm the youngest. And these two are like older people, two older people sitting here. What do you think?
I'm
Have you crossed
an old
50,
soul.
anybody? Have
Yes.
you crossed
And I'm
50?
an old soul. I'm an old soul. Whenever I have to do any writing and all, then I don't know, somehow I am taken aback. Like even in my family,
Yeah,
everybody says that that is why too much blessings start pouring in.
yeah,
That happens with me. But I was very happy when this happened. I was
very
like,
happy.
wedding bells along with a journal.
True, true.
बधाई हो इससे बड़ी बधाई क्या हो सकती है? It is
Definitely.
something like I could, in the very beginning when that cover, it was being liked by that lady. I think wedding happened just 4 days after that. So
Mm,
that was so nice.
yeah.
That was that was Edipoli. I've learned this word.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm going
mm.
to just flaunt this word. और आगे कोई आए word या नहीं आए. But I'm very happy for the response and thanks to all our readers who are buying the copies.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you so much.
and we have so many readers from Delhi, some are from UK, and the pictures we don't share them openly because we respect their privacy, but they do send in the pictures and the response, so that makes it even more special.
Indeed, indeed. And I was like looking for something, and let me see if I can find it. Guys can talk. You guys can talk. I was looking for something. The
Oh,
name of his better
okay.
half. I was looking for the name of
Anjana,
Anjana
I
Prasad.
think you still check. Anjana
Dr.
Prasad.
Anjana
Yes.
Prasad.
Dr.
Yeah,
Anjana
yeah. So
Prasad.
Anjana ma'am, Dr. Anjana Prasad, Anjana ma'am, congratulations, blessings, and have a wonderful, blessed marriage. Beautiful life.
Wonderful,
We
wonderful,
all
and it
wish
is
you.
a gift from Writer's
If,
Column to you.
if
And
you are listening to
we
this,
had, and this is so special. Indeed, it is so special because
indeed.
we had no idea that his wedding is going to be there, and it was
Yeah,
like drum rolls there, and
yeah. Indeed,
uh,
indeed.
some
It came
bhangra moves
about.
also there because it was a sophisticated marriage. So, I thought that let me add some spice to it. So I had no idea of any song. So I just went with that reel. I don't know the meaning of the song, but yes, I think
Hmm.
music is it touches the soul. So yeah, we all love Southern culture. And yeah. Neha, what are your views on that?
We didn't understand the meaning, but we love the songs.
Hmm.
He always asks me, how do you manage with them? I said, always listen it carefully. Then there's one or two words that you can always recognize and just use it there and then. So,
And
but
one of the features that I found regarding Sejusa's videos, his classes, his lectures, and also his videos, YouTube, which are available on YouTube videos. One of the primary qualities of those videos is that they are so clear. He's so very clear about and simple also about complicated financial things, commerce, everything. And he's so clear and simple, and his narration also is captivating. That's what I found about his YouTube videos. Very useful for a young entrepreneur, somebody who's starting a new entrepreneurial journey. His videos, I think, are great assets. You can learn a lot from it. Even I used to watch it. I still watch them to learn about a lot of things like branding, like other things, like for example, how to take a trademark and all those things. I think he's also giving services regarding those areas. If you want
yes,
to, if
I
any of
think
our readers
yes,
want to read about his vision regarding 2023, his ideas to invest better investments in 2023, you can read our January issue of the Holistic Pine, which is now available on Google Books, Google Play Store, and Amazon, Flipkart, etc. So take a look at it, guys. Um, Perhaps it's going to be useful for you to make 2023 financially blessing for you and your family. Yes, guys. So let's move on. What was that? What was that you were talking about? Any ideas that would benefit our audience or something that can be like exciting? What do you guys think? Anything
yes.
else to share?
Yes, there are many. When it comes to new ideas, I think
Hmm.
uh, this COVID time and all, it has opened the arena for new ideas for everybody. Like
Hmm.
so many hustle ideas are there now. Students are there who have side income sources. Uh,
True.
there's so many opportunities that are there. So
Mm.
in our editions, whenever we come up with a new edition, we try to make it useful in every sense. At the same
Mm.
time, it is not boring. That makes it all the more special. Every
Yeah.
page has so much information there.
Mm.
Yes. So, sir, what are your views, like being the founder, writer, column, and having an experience of so many years? So many years. I'm saying as if you are you
I'm like
started
100 years
so
old.
many years,
100 years
so
old.
many years. Because even 10 years are long. 10 years, a decade is long. So you
Yeah,
spend
I started
so
out
many years.
in
So
2012.
yes.
I think I started out even before 2012, but I got published in 2012. Officially, I can say that in book form, by the way. And it was a nice experience. And the position that we are right now as a journal, uh, what motivates me about this journal, the Holistic Mind, is that it is. What is that? I'm listening for my own voice.
So your earphone, just check it. I think there must be some issue. Is it connected properly?
Yes, I think so.
Now the voice is clear.
Now it's okay. I think yes. So the holistic mind. Whenever I say that, I hear my own voice. Can you guys hear that?
Yes, your voice is echoing. Yes. Oh, wow. It is so awesome. I always had a dream to shout from the top of a mountain.
What
Yes,
happened to
I
us?
always had that dream. Our voice is echoing just like our journal made echoes all across the world.
What happened?
Yes.
Anyone? Anyone? Switched on their speaker, something like that. I'm trying
No,
to take
sir.
a look at mine. I don't know. Hmm. Neha, could you please check what happened? Any idea?
Sir, we can switch off our mics and maybe
All right, let's switch
it
off
might.
our mic.
Sure.
Yes.
Let's switch it on.
Yes, now how's the sound?
Now it is an echo. Oh no, what happened to our live session?
Let's sing the song. I was thinking let's sing a song. Let's share our voices twice.
That isn't echoed, but that was echoed. Oh no. What shall we do? Shall we cut it and restart it? Or
Yes,
let's
I think
continue like this?
we shall cut it and restart it.
No, so what shall we do? Should we upload it on YouTube like we usually do?
Sir, I was
No.
thinking we leave the live and join again.
You guys leave it first and let me try it myself. See if this thing works or not.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Hmm. If it's working, we will keep it on. Otherwise, we will start another live. Yes, I think now it's working. I'm not hearing my own echo. Yes, it's working now. I'm not hearing my own echo. So, guys, join. If you're hearing me, if you're listening, join in. Writers Column team, join in. This is working now. Join, guys. There is no echo now. Yes. So I'm sure that my team will be joining soon. I hope they haven't left the live session altogether. Join, guys, join. They are sending me WhatsApp messages now. Let me respond to them in a very subtle way. Like, I don't want anybody else to see, but what can I do? Whenever I touch here, my phone goes off. It's like shutting the screen. Rejoin, yes, rejoin, guys. Please rejoin. Rejoin. Yes, I think they will be rejoining now. Yes. Yes, they are coming back. They are coming back. Yes. So, guys, sorry for the interruption. I guess it all made for a great show, but it was an interruption, nothing purposeful. It was an interruption from our part. Something happened to our live stream, and now we are back again.
Hi,
Now
Devashish. How are you? Devashish has joined in. I'm saying hello to him. He is also an entrepreneur, and he
awesome.
recently took the decision to start with his own content creation. He creates very good videos and is
Awesome.
a complete package, just like all our members of Writers Column are. So I mentioned him. Yes. So, guys, finally our voices are not
So we
echoing,
have
but our thoughts did echo, I think. And
indeed. So I was talking about the difference or the importance of the holistic mind. You know how I look at it, and a lot of our viewers are there. Some of them are my students. They are also joining in. Rafad has joined, and so many others have joined.
Snehal
So many others have
has
joined.
joined.
Snehal ji has joined. Very good. Hey, everybody.
Snehal,
Very happy to see you guys.
yes, yes. I am really sorry to interrupt. Snehal's story was there in the first edition, and in the Holistic Pine, we have stories of people who are inspirational, or they're different type of people who have the story, but usually who can lay an impact on the readers. And we
Indeed.
haven't just restricted it to just English speaking people on whose story we are taking.
Mm,
It is on different people, and Snehal is from Gujarat. And hello, Snehal, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So, what topic, what we were discussing was the holistic finance. Carry
holistic
on, Peter.
finance. The thing that I discovered while working with this team on holistic finance is that from the point of view of a writer and also of a reader, I realized that there's a great variety in the holistic mind, which is the result of a team effort. So many writers are putting in their own contributions as a team. This whole editorial team is working on it, and finally, when the final product comes in, it is like a very enriching reading experience, and that this concept itself inspires a lot. And I was fortunate to publish one of my book reviews in the December edition also, and I'm very happy for that. Um, and I realized that as an author, as a writer, this is a new space. This is a space that any author, just like me, would be happy to explore, so proud to explore, because the nourishment that you receive from writing to an independent journal like this is so huge, and that nourishment is what motivates me when I think about the holistic mind. The experience is great when you hold the print copy in your hand, that print journal in your hand. The experience is invaluable, and when you look at your work, your article, It's unlike any other publication. You know, see that? You see that picture, you see everything, you see the titling, everything, design-wise, texture, and also considering the readership of this journal. Serious readers are reading it. That's what I mean. Serious readers and people who care, you know. So in the digital era, in the digitized era of book reviews, I'd say journals like this make a difference, because here serious readers come and read serious stuff, and it's always a pleasure and honor and a joy to write for serious readers who actually care about every word you write, you know. So that is what I found different about the Holistic Pine, from the point of view of a writer and also from the point of view of a reader, because obviously reading comes first, even if you're a writer. You have to read. This is the article that I was talking about in the beginning. Very interesting article. I felt like this, if I had gotten this 25 years ago, probably it would have been great. This is like the best thing that anybody can, you know, read. Career or heart, what's the right choice? Excellent question, excellent article, I'd say. That doesn't mean, you know, I'm very old or anything. I'm saying. Okay.
So these are your years of contribution in the writing field that reflects in the journal itself. Because coming up with an idea when we had, it was somewhere your vision that led to this wonderful offspring of, I would say, I am just using this word metamorphically because any writer or an artist, whenever
Yes.
he spends years, and that too, nowadays artificial intelligence is there. That is how some people are creating it. I'm not
Yeah.
criticizing them, but once you shared your journey, how manually you've done things, and
Yes.
it was very
Yes.
difficult to enter that writing space. And so this was basically, I would say, a vision that got encapsulated in the form of this journal. Those are the right
Yes.
words,
True.
I think.
True.
So your journey, when we wrote about it in the first edition, it was, I believe, if anybody has to draw inspiration of consistency, that person should learn it from you, from your journey
Thank
itself.
you.
Right.
Because I
Thank
think that writers can be made, artists can be made, it goes to any profession, but keeping it consistent and one by one, just coming up with something, and that to a set of readers and bestsellers, and still trying to do the best or create the best. And when this journal came out, um, so the trust that we all had, because you know, of the person whose vision was uh, not even vision, who was radiating that light to everybody. That is why Helping India Right campaign came up, and I believe that in the there was this interview that was taken by Jayanti Sridhanya. Her interview is also there in the upcoming edition. So she asked me, what change are you going to do with this Helping India Right campaign suddenly? Or so that time I was unwell. I'm not really sure what I answered or what I didn't. But if I have to say now, I would say that um, big changes are not made overnight. And if you came up with this decision, it was years of your consistent writing, and that to quality work, self improvement, um, I would say, because when a person works like a learner, then he emerges as, I would say, um, as a rejuvenated product of his own self. That is what happens. So in your journey, this is what you've done, because I read some of his works, and more than his works, how he guides each one of us with small, small things. And the best part is he gives us that space to, uh, do things creatively because I think that is the best he could do. Because I told him once, I said, we are North Indians. Sometimes we, we are on another level that it might, because we are over euphoric with certain things, be it channelizing energy and being overjoyed. But when his idea of writer's column was, I was so sure about him, more sure about him, because see, when we decide on bigger things, uh, we still could be, unsure about it. But if there is a team,
Yes.
then that team is actually a reflection of that person who has
Mm,
seen that dream.
true.
So if
Yes.
the holistic pine and whatever other anthologies are coming up, Neha's anthology, Equations of Life,
Neha's
and
anthology. Let's put our hands together for that.
yes,
Neha's anthologies.
yes, this
Exceptional
girl is,
anthology. It's
yeah,
exceptional.
this is a powerhouse girl. She has some
Exceptional
superpowers.
equations of life.
Yes.
We'll be conducting a live session for that soon. Once the copies come out of the press, right now it is being printed. So once the copies come out, now you can pre-order it using using our message boxes. You can just message us and we will send it to you right away. No problem. Once the copies come, we will send the copies to you. No problem. And this anthology is exceptional. This collection of poems, and it's like an experience you go through. It's not a book. It's not a book. It's an experience, and the way the authors were brought together, their best works were collected. For that, Neha deserves a big hand. She has done a great job in bringing up these wonderful writers together, bringing those amazing works of these writers. Some really, I mean, these poems are really good works. I'm not just saying because she's my uh, real good friend and I just consider her my little sister. It's not because of that. I'm just saying it because it's really good. And if you are somebody who reads poetry, loves poetry, I must say that this book is going to be an impressive addition to your library, your home library. It's great. And the quality of the book, the design, well, which is done by Writers Column Studio, the team of designers, and that is exceptional also. It is like you love to hold it in your hand. It's like that picture that you've seen probably on Twitter. Messi or some other footballer was holding the World Cup while sleeping. It was something like that. You want to do that with this book because it's so beautiful, beautifully designed. Pages are awesome. I've felt that actually. I haven't seen it yet. Waiting to see that. I'm sure that it's going to rock. And if any of you would like to order the Equations of Life, I love the title also, the Equations of Life. Please DM us, and you can get a copy. And uh, and we were also discussing about a second part of it, right? What do
Yes.
you guys think about it? So shall we reveal the title also, or should we wait for the release ceremony? We'll wait for the release ceremony, right?
Yes,
We will
we'll
wait
Yes.
for
wait
the
for the release, because it
release
is going to be
ceremony. Yes.
special, because it will cover one more thing in it.
Mhm.
Secretly, it would be
Oh
a
no.
theme-based anthology indirectly. Theme-based anthology is coming up. Yes,
Mhm.
I'm all, yes.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
it is going to be super.
I'm
See,
sure.
sir,
What do you guys think that the process of compiling this anthology? Neha has done work with so many other publishers compiling anthologies. What did you feel different with this particular effort that we did here? Neha, what do you think? What was your experience compiling the equations of life?
So the compiling experience is very good with the team of writers. Kalam. The cover and the everything is designed beautifully by the art team.
What do you think about the process? Did you learn anything new from it as a writer and as a compiler? Did you learn anything new, like something that wasn't there in the previous experience?
Uh, yes, sir. I learned one thing that while compiling, the writer means the compiler has not given the freedom means they have restricted the writers. But here we are not restricted to the number of writers. We can choose as many, and we are giving more time to do the
Yes,
Yes,
work with the freedom.
yes. For
that
us,
that's
quality
one
is
thing.
the first thing. Quality is the first
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
rather than
Quality is the
quantity.
base.
Yes.
Mm. And 33 writers are there, by the way. It's not a small number, 33. And 33 were really good ones, really good 33 writers. And some of them are new, some of them experienced writers. Even
Yes.
I think writers like Jayanti Shankar has written poetry. I have written my own poetry in it. I'm working on my poetry side lately, writing poems these days. And I've written a poem for this anthology, and it is also in it. I'm excited about that poem because I haven't shown that poem to anybody, and it's probably for the first time that the world is going to see my poem. It's titled Roots. I'll be reading it either in the live or maybe I'll do a personal video on that, reading that poem. Roots from the anthology. Once a book comes out, I'll read it from the book itself directly. It's one of my favorite poems, also, by the way. Roots. Roots is the title of the poem, and I'm excited. Wow. One thing that I found very different, Neha, I think you remember, you asked me about the manuscripting one day, and you remember that we discussed that, and you said that maybe in the previous experience you were forced to do the manuscripting yourself, and you asked me
Yes.
what should I do, and you remember that, you know, and so what do you think about that experience? Are you satisfied with the formatting part?
Yes, sir. The formatting is superb by the team. The team of writers. Kalam.
Excellent. Yeah, yeah, indeed. And some of these beautiful pictures, the way the poetry is arranged, pages,
Yes.
everything is excellent, exceptional. Yes. And one
Everything
more,
is designed in a perfect manner.
yes, one more anthology is coming, which is called Stories from the Soil, which will be released quite soon in the nearest future, and which is a collection of short stories compiled by none other than our COO Ankush ma'am, which I'm not writing a short story, but I'll be writing a forward. I'm writing a forward for that, a forward. That's all. But it's an exceptional anthology. It has some of the greatest writers, new writers, and experienced ones. Some of the greatest ones in India right now. Jayanti Shankar is writing for it. So many others are writing for it. Great writers are in it. Even Ankush ma'am has written a short story in it.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's like something that you can uh, use, like you can read any time, and you can read if whatever your age group is. These stories are going to amaze you, surprise you, shock you, give you an unforgettable experience about village life in village. There is nostalgia, there is that fear of what's going to happen next, the uncertainty regarding nature, environment, whether you're going to get your rain in time, or whether you're going to like live another day, and have enough money or facilities. Then this joy of experiencing all that. And sometimes this fear of losing your land, and so all these are stories of villages. We have covered everything in it. That is the beauty of it. I remember reading a beautiful story, South Indian story actually, I think. It was like beautiful, wonderfully written. two stories are there, which three of them, I know all of them are really awesome, by the way. Now I'm actually recollecting all those stories. I've read all of them, and they're like coming back to my mind. And you know, beautiful. I don't want to reveal all of them. I don't want to reveal any of them. Uh, but if you continue, if you let me continue, obviously I'm going to reveal them unknowingly. So please break me here. Break the continuity, please. Somebody say something, otherwise I'll be revealing. I'll be,
Yes, well,
opening the
it was my
surprises.
dream. Because it
See?
was my dream to dedicate a book to my own village. And I
Mm,
personally believe that people have certain prejudices regarding village life and how villages stay and all. Yes, it is true
mm,
to a certain thing, but what I can still sense is the beauty that is there in the villages, that is still there. There are shortages of certain things, there are paucity of certain facilities,
mm,
but what makes
mm,
it different is the warmth that is there in the people, how people still follow certain customs, traditions, that makes it all the more beautiful. So, yes, soil, every soil has a story, and when I wrote my short story, it was I wrote about one very famous song of folklore that was passed through ages. And all the writers or the authors who contributed, they've written about all their villages, their experiences. That makes it all the more special. So
mm.
I think we will conclude it then. Anything more you guys want to add?
Yes. I think it's time for us to wind up because if you continue talking about villages, all of us have a lot to say because in one way or the other, we are all connected with villages in India. And I
Yes, we
think,
will take up this topic someday. We'll take up a
sure, sure,
special
definitely.
segment
We have to.
related to this. Yes. Neha is giving
Life in
some quizzical
Indian
expressions
villages.
because Neha, I think,
Yes,
has very little
yes.
knowledge of villages. I also had, and I had an experience because I stayed in this place for almost 8 years. And
Neha, I
so
think
I
Neha
can
has
personally,
grown up in the city, right? Neha?
yes.
Yes,
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
in the metro. Yes, she's a
In a
metro kid.
metro Delhi.
Yes,
yes,
Delhi.
Metro
Yes, Dilwalon
Delhi, yeah,
ki
yeah.
Delhi se hai ye.
Indeed,
So yes,
indeed. So
but
probably her
in
understanding of
writer's
the village
column,
life would be
yes,
different.
yes.
I'm sure
But
after
it is
reading
very
this
nice that
anthology, you will definitely get a share of village life. Your own
yes,
share of
in
yes,
writer's
village
column,
memories.
we all are from different areas. We are from
Indeed, indeed,
different areas, different
indeed,
backgrounds, and some are even
indeed.
from outside India. But
Mm,
I think what
mm.
makes us special is that we are passionate
Passion
writers.
for
Am I
writing.
right?
Yes,
Nidhi?
exactly. That's
Yes,
what
we have
makes
that passion for
writers column.
writing.
Yes, that's what makes writers column. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, guys, I
So
think that
let's wind up
we should
the live
conclude.
session today. Thank you so much, Neha and Ankush ma'am, for joining us today. I know there's no need to say thank you because this is like family union every other day, and we should obviously thank our listeners, uh, lovely people who join us, comment, send us hearts and fires, and share and watch our videos. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing and watching our videos. Please go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and like the videos. And also consider getting a copy for yourself of the Holistic Pine. You can just Google it or Amazon. You will get it on Amazon. Amazon the Holistic Pine Journal. You can also order Neha's new anthology, which is a collection of poems by 33 poets, including myself. You can get it right now. DM us in our Instagram pages or Facebook, LinkedIn, anywhere you can just DM us, and we will be sending you a copy of The Equations of Life, which is the poetry anthology compiled by Neha. An excellent work. I'm sure it's not going to leave you. It's going to be an experience for you. It's not a book, it's an experience. That's what I felt when I read it, when I went through the digital, proofreading copy. It was wonderful. So with those words, I think it's time for us to wind up. Once again, thank you so much. Have a great evening, guys. Good evening, good
Bye-bye,
night.
guys. Take care. Good night.
Shubharatri, 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 എല്ലാവർക്കും, everybody. Shubharatri, everyone. Bye.